So, we got some news concerning a show that irritates me more than Ladybug. And that show is RWBY. Now, RWBY, as you guys know, I am having less and less love for because the writing has been completely god-awful. If you want to talk about, like, two shows that irritate me, yet I still talk about despite kind of falling off the wagon, it's RWBY and Ladybug. But RWBY more so, because that season finale filled me with so much ungodly rage. It same with the Ladybug season finale involving Chloe going back to being a villain, and yeah. But the RWBY one, if I was to say which one made me just so unholy angry, be RWBY. Like, yeah. But now we have some news for all you RWBY fans out there, some interesting news, and I really want to gauge where everyone stands on this. I'm really curious. And that is that there's been an announcement for a new RWBY spin-off show. It only took them, 10 years? Or however long RWBY's been around? Yeah, to finally get a spin-off. And the series is going to be called RWBY Ice Queendom. So it's kind of obvious which character we're going to follow, or at least their family tree. So Ice Queendom looks like it's going to focus on Weiss, or at the very least the Schnee family. Which most of you guys know, the Schnee family has had a long, extensive history that's been kind of matriarchal for the most part. It's been a very matriarchal kind of centric place for RWBY in the RWBY universe. Now, I'm kind of interested in this on the idea of we're seeing more of the Schnee Dust Company and like seeing like kind of like its formation, how it was built, how it was, how it rose to power, and how kind of RWBY's dad took it away from, kind of ruined it. So I'm curious about that. Also, I really want to see like all the other intricacies of the Dust Company, where we see like how it was built, how they forged dust into weaponry, which is always like I don't know like how connected this is, but they always seem to like either, and this is kind of talks about how the writing affects RWBY for the most part, is that on one hand, RWBY writers sometimes say dust was kind of manufactured as a weapon on its own. Other times it's like, no, it was the Schnee Dust Company that figured out how to use dust as different kinds of weapons and whatnot. So no one knows how to pick a fucking lane in the writing staff. So nice on that. So I wonder I wonder if we are following the Schnee Dust Company. I'm kind of hoping maybe this will set the ground, if this is following that, at least kind of go, okay, this is what's happening. This is it was the Dust Company, or it was the Dust Company that learned how to harness dust into different stuff, or it was someone else, or maybe it'd be actually kind of cool. Again, going by the assumption that this is the Schnee family lineage we're following, it'd be kind of cool. It's like maybe they didn't and just stole the idea from someone else, like they went total like House of Cards on someone and just stole the idea and made it their own and like buried the other one and buried whoever or whatever company had it. Like that'd be kind of a cool idea. I know that's not going to happen because this is RWBY we're talking about and the writing is about as edgelord as you can fucking get. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought it that's the thing, is that this is going to be interesting to see. And again, I'm just going on that this may focus on the Schnee family, because really Ice Queendom, Weiss and her family are called the Ice, or known as like the Ice people. So, and Weiss is kind of the Ice Queen herself. So yeah, for all we know, this could be like a Weiss-centric show. Or maybe, like, some people have kind of thrown out the idea that maybe it's a show centered around Weiss in the future, which I'm already like, that makes no sense, because we're, like, that kind of spoils what happens with whatever's going on, whatever trash fire we're following with the cast of RWBY right now. So I don't buy that. So yeah, I think it is more, it's going to be centered on the origins of the Schnee Dust Company. Could be wrong, and I already know Jason's already Jason is already probably typing like a furious paragraph on what he thinks this is. I know you're watching this, by the way, Jason. It's RWBY, and that's like your calling card. It's like a duck call for you. I mean, no offense, but yeah, literally the things that will get I know what will bring Jason to the table are literally. It's RWBY. Like 9 times out of 10, I usually get his attention with RWBY, or Sailor Moon. That's the other one, and sometimes Power Rangers. I'm kidding, of course. Anyway, but getting back to this, this is I want to be excited. Like that's the thing. I want to be excited, and honestly, if this had been announced like a couple years prior, I'd have been fine with it. I'd have been like, "Oh, cool! This is a really neat idea." But even now, I'm like, not after how you ended the last series, not after how you ended the last season. No, thank you. Like that's kind of my mantra is no, thank you. And yeah, I have no faith in this writing staff. Even the fandom doesn't even like. I feel like even the RWBY fandom, who's still around, are like, "Why are we still here?" Like, I have to, I've seen, entire social media posts of, the RWBY fandom even going, the fuck are we still a part of this fandom for? It's not been fun. Like, it's literally been yeah, why are we here? Why are we just still here? Just to suffer? That's literally the RWBY fandom these days. So yeah, I don't have a lot of expectations, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to pass this news out, mostly because, yeah, I know there are some diehard RWBY fans, so I am curious about what you guys have to say. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this RWBY spin-off that's supposed to be coming? We will be getting more information from, I think, some anime convention, I forget the name, but we are getting, apparently, more information on that, so maybe I might do another video kind of further talking about it. So, but yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this RWBY spin-off? What do you think it is? Do you think it's about Weiss herself, or do you think it'll be the Weiss's family and the Schnee Dust Company as a whole? And yeah, just comment below, let me know. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.